Hey guys, it's Sarah Oliver. Today I want to give you some strengtheners, some exercises to do to help to build the muscles across the front of the hips, the hip flexors, to help you to better engage the core, the abdominals, as well as to build strength in the quadriceps. By strengthening all of these different muscles, it's going to encourage you to drive your knees more forward and up in that phase of the stride when you're running. So go ahead and come onto your back. This first exercise I call double knee bend. You want to have your feet flat to the floor, about hip width distance apart, arms long down by your side. You're going to take an inhale breath. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the tail, and you're going to feel the lower back gently press down to the floor. So you're going to maintain this position throughout this entire exercise. If you've taken Pilates before, we call this an imprinted spine. Just gives you a little bit more stability in the back and the abdominals as we move through the movement. Take another inhale breath, stay here. As you exhale, you're going to bend up the left knee, then the right. So your legs are now going to be parallel, shins parallel to the ceiling, knees in line with the hips, and the ankles in line with the knees. Now take your hands and you're going to place them on tops of the legs. Keep your elbows on the floor, keep those collarbones broad. So go ahead and roll those shoulders back into the mat for stability. You're going to take an inhale breath. As you exhale, you're going to try to pull your knees up into the hands, but your hands are going to hold in place as a wall of resistance, and you're going to hold this for 12 to 15 seconds. Now this is pretty intense. You will feel in your abdominals. Hopefully you do. If not, give it time and patience and they'll start to fire. Those are the muscle groups we're trying to fire up anyways. Then you're going to back it off, come back to your imprint, tuck that tail, bend up the left knee, then the right, and you're going to do it again. So you almost start to feel like your spine is rounding a little bit to really get deep into those abdominals to draw the navel back towards the spine. So you're going to do 3 of those, 3 sets of 12 to 15 seconds. Then you're going to stay here and bring your arms around behind you to move into bicycles. These bicycles are going to be a little different though, because I really want you to slow it down to really build up your endurance in the core, which we're all endurance athletes here. That's what we're going for. So by slowing down, we're not depending on momentum to make the movement happen. We're depending on our own strength. So you're going to take an inhale breath. Exhale, come into your imprint. Bend up your right knee. Stay here for an inhale breath. Exhale, tuck the chin slightly, then slide the wrists to hips to come on up. Keep those collarbones and elbows nice and broad. Inhale to stay. As you exhale, you're going to bring the right elbow towards the floor, then reach your left leg long. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. So keep moving through this. You're going to do 10 each side. As you move through it, you want to feel like you're folding at the base of the sternum. For you ladies, that's the bra line. That's where you should feel the work happening. If your neck is hurting, it's your body's way of telling you your abdominals are not doing the work. Your neck is. So try to keep those arms wide the whole time. Slow it down. And also don't let the leg, the extended leg, go any lower than maintaining an imprint. So if you start to lose that connection in the lower back, bring the leg up a little bit higher. So you want to do those 2 core strengtheners first. Then we'll come up to a standing position to fire up the quadriceps, and then the hip flexors, the abdominals, everything. We're going to pull it all together. So you might want to have a wall close by so that you can have some support, because you are going to be standing on one leg. So that's the first step. If you start to feel super strong, feel like you don't need the wall, then absolutely go ahead and do it without the wall on that one leg, and then I'll show you the advancement once we get into the pose. So these are one-legged squats. You're going to shift the weight into the left leg, and then you're going to just send that right leg back. Squeeze the glute to make it happen. Belly pulls in. And then you're going to toggle forward until the whole body is parallel to the floor. Pull that belly in super strong. So 2 places you can place your hands. You can just interlace your hands in front of you and just hold them at the chest. If you want to advance further, bring your hands to the hips and hug the shoulder blades onto the back. You're going to take an inhale breath. As you exhale, start to bend the left knee, but imagine that your back and your leg are a table, and whatever's on top of that table, you don't want to drop it, so maintain that nice streamlined straight line. Then you're going to exhale, dig that left heel down, feel the quadricep fire up to come back up. So you'll do 5 on the left leg, 5 on the right, eventually building to 10 on each leg. This last exercise is where it kind of brings it all together. I encourage you to be patient with yourself. It takes time to get all these muscles to engage and work together to make this movement happen. And this movement is going to eventually encourage those knees to know how to get the right muscles to fire so that they're more supported to encourage us when we're running to drive them forward and up. So again, you might want to have a wall close by. You're going to shift the weight into the left leg and you're going to bend up the right knee. Reach your arms out in front of you. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, you're going to pull the belly in and imagine you're pressing the right ball of the foot on a gas pedal. You have to engage the quadriceps and the abdominals nice and strong to make this movement happen. So it's an inhale, reach. Exhale, press on that gas pedal. Really try to reach the leg up as high as you can. Inhale, bring the knee up higher. Exhale, reach back out. So you might want to start with 3 on the right, 3 on the left, eventually building up to 10, 15, who knows? It's really up to you and how much your body is willing to go through the movement to maintain the core staying strong, to get the hip flexors firing, and the coordinated movement of getting those quadriceps to work as well. So have fun, good luck, I'll see you soon.